Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. Sorry, I was kind of eating a bit, so I was eating some lunch for a moment. I'm gonna get back to eating lunch in a little bit. So I'm returning to you for a episode review for House of the Dragon, and this is for House of the Dragon season 1 episode 5 review for We Like the Way, I think it's called. I think the episode's name's called. Sorry, my nose is kind of getting to me because I thought I was going to sneeze or something. I'm going to discuss what I watched for season 1, episode 5 of House of the Dragon and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this episode review for season 1, episode 5 of House of the Dragon. Now, basically, it starts off with, I guess, the king going to Valarian or something like that, where Rhaenyra is set to marry Sir Laenor of Valarian or whatever, or Driftmark or something like that. I think that's where they're going. And the king has this illness or whatever with his with having to do with his arm or whatever, and it's affecting him to the point where he's coughing a lot, and then basically King Viserys of House Targaryen, of course. So yeah, the king of the seven realms, seven kingdoms, and all that. So yeah, pretty much at Westeros or whatever, the Otto Hightower leaves or whatever. It was from the last episode where the king ordered him to leave because he didn't trust him. So I wasn't a fan of the last episode because of how boring it was and how the writing was not very well done, but it's whatever, I guess. This one was a bit better because I could follow along with it a little more. Yeah, some of the writing for the last episode wasn't my cup of tea because it got pretty boring. That's all I can say. It got a little boring. There were some boring slight moments in this one, but the ending surprises you. Like, you're like, what the fuck? So basically, the ending will surprise you with what happens with a certain character in this. I think Sir Kristen, the Rhaenyra's protector or whatever, lashes out in anger against someone and beats the living hell out of him. And to the point where he dies, of course. This other guy. So basically, I didn't want to spoil that for you, but that's what you're gonna see when you watch this episode. So, yeah, back to where they're Rhaenyra and Laenor came to an understanding, like, that he can do whatever he wants as long as she can do what she wants as well. So they came to that kind of conclusion where they're gonna make this pact and kind of deal, whatever. I don't fucking know, but basically, that's what's going on in this episode. The king does fall down at the end of the episode, King Viserys, and at the very beginning of this episode, it showed one of the runestone chicks or whatever, the house lady of the Vale, um, Sir Daemon Targaryen or whatever, comes in, and I think the horse crushes her and her skull as well, and then pretty much Daemon kills her and finishes it off or whatever. So Daemon was responsible for killing his own wife. It was pretty fucked up. So this episode was a lot better. I liked some of the writing in this episode. There were some slight boring moments, but other than that, this episode was average. Um, the ending surprised me. That's where I really started to think, okay, this is where the story's going, I guess. So, I wouldn't say House of the Dragon is the worst show ever, but the last episode was very boring, in my opinion, and had some terrible plot lines and terrible writing for some of it, at least. Not everything was great. It just got too political with some of the political side of things, and it got to the point where it wasn't executing very well, in my opinion. But still, episode 5 of season 1 of House of the Dragon is an average episode. Definitely check it out for yourself, see what you think of it. This one is much better than the 4th episode, so for a score for me, I'm giving episode 5 of season 1 for House of the Dragon. I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. This was an average episode. Like I said, check it out for yourself, see what you think of it. You can watch it on HBO Max or online. I had to watch it online because I don't have HBO Max, but still, pretty average episode. The ending really surprises you, like, holy shit, what the fuck did Sir Kristen do? Kind of shit. So, yeah, it was a pretty nasty scene at the end of close to the end of the episode. So, basically, overall, like I said, 7.5 out of 10 for House of the Dragon Season 1, Episode 5. It did have a better script and better writing material in this one from the screenplay writers, so this one was a bit better. The last one was very lazy, in my opinion. So comment below, let me know what you guys thought of this House of the Dragon Season 1 Episode 5 review if you enjoyed it. And if you enjoyed this episode review for Season 1 Episode 5 of House of the Dragon, I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. Comment below and let me know what you guys thought of it. And if you watched it already, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. I think the next episode's going to be something different. They're going to do this thing where they're going to time skip a bit with the episode. Probably for the next episode, I think. So they're going to bring in some new actors to play their older selves of Rhaenyra and other characters as well. I think the guy that plays the king, he's probably not going to be in it very long. So they're going to show a certain scene towards the end, beginning of the season 1, episode 6, that I will be watching next Sunday for sure to see what I think of it. Like I said, I wasn't hating this show. I just think it has some weak moments and some good moments. This episode was average. It did have some slightly boring moments towards kind of majority of it, but I could follow it a bit. So, yeah, I wasn't totally bored out of my mind with this one. This one was a bit more entertaining. So, with that being said, hope you enjoyed House of the Dragon Season 1, Episode 5 review. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. I'll have a Demon Hunter, The World is a Thorn album review coming out as soon as I can. So, until then, stay safe, take care, and as always, I will see you in my next review.